Trending Tuesdays with Dre and Smiley. Dre, what's trending today?
Oh man, Smiley got a big one for you, man. So check this out. I found this online. There's a Porsche billionaire who's divorcing his wife because she has dementia. So just a brief kind of summary of what's going on. Um, a billionaire exec, Wolfgang Porsche, has begun divorce proceedings from his wife, Claudia Porsche, because her dementia like illness has led to changes in her personality. So, the million dollar question for you, Smiley, is what do you think about that in terms of this billionaire divorcing his wife because of dementia like illness?
Wow. Well, this has so many different layers of complexity. And first, I'm going to go back to the divorce part. For sickness, for health, for better, for worse, all that stuff is part of your vows. Now, once again, I'm not one of, I don't even know this person, but it seems like to me when you look at things that may occur at that level, meaning extra wealthy, extra, I mean, lucrative, or people with a lot of money and resources, I think it's a lawyer play, some sort of lawyer or some
Mm,
sort of estate or trust. I heard about this guy. I saw his article and think he has another. This is his second marriage, and he has adult
mm-hmm,
kids. And somehow with the estate, it might be easier to preserve and protect his wealth for his
mm,
legacy by going
mm-hmm,
through something like this. I'm not. Once again, I'm not a legal professional or a trust attorney, but whenever I see someone abandoning someone who they love at their lowest, is because of some sort of financial, legal concern that he's trying to avoid. That it's probably easier to do separated or not separated, divorce, than it is to do
mm-hmm,
while they're unioned. What do you
mm.
think?
I hadn't thought about that angle, to be honest with you. I think it's safe to assume that we don't have the full story. That's probably a fact. Just at its surface, the idea of divorcing someone because of their illness, like you were saying earlier at the start, sickness and health, right? That's the whole idea about the union. Um, just taking it for face value, if that is the case, it's not. It doesn't sit well with me. The idea that this billionaire is moving on and deciding, I'd rather not have to deal with this illness, and so we're going to separate. They only met in 2007, by the way. But to your point, in all likelihood, there is some more to the story. Perhaps, like you were saying earlier, it's the strategic move, right? I know there's a lot of strategies behind the scenes that take place when it comes to financial management and that sort of thing. But
Let's take away from his situation and think about people
mhm,
who are elderly grandparents or let's say grandparents or fathers or mothers who are getting ready to go into the nursing care system. They make you sell all of your father's assets before they give you any government assistance. So maybe he's a billionaire. I mean, he is a billionaire, but maybe all his money is tied up in private equity. Maybe all his money is tied up in locked away in some sort of shares that he can't get already access to. Whereas if he divorces her, now the state
mhm,
will provide assistance, provide some sort of value.
support.
Whereas support there is the word, and like in the states, if
Mhm,
you if grandpa got 20 houses and 50,000 in stock, the nursing care won't take him, or they make you pay full price unless you sell all his
mhm,
assets, and then he could
mhm.
get state assistance. Maybe it's the same way over there where this guy is. I mean, but there's
Yeah.
so many reasons why they probably. And it's a lawyer. I would think it's a lawyer who's giving him his pros and cons because the way the
Mm.
media is now, social media, he doesn't want to be viewed as that guy who's like abandoning his loved one, the mother of his kids at her most desperate hour. So I
Yeah.
think it's financial.
I think one of the takeaways for me is, um, not to become a billionaire because you'll be scrutinized on everything you do.
I'll take the scrutiny. I can endure it.
You can handle it, huh?
I can handle it. That's not too much of a load for me. These shoulders can support the billionaire's stress.
All right, man. Everybody have a great Tuesday and the rest of the week. Have a good one.